Hi, my name is Shuhan. Today I'd like to introduce my simulation called Smog Solver, which is a replayable simulation to solve smog in Beijing. So the background is that air pollution has become a major issue in China and it poses great threat to public health. People are complaining about this, but most of them don't understand the complexity of the cause and solution, and my simulation can help them with that. This is a home page. After clicking on the play button, and there will be an introduction of the background. A player can just skip it. Users would play the role of government and try to improve the air quality. And what differentiates it from the existing environmental simulation is that the player will also need to keep the economic growth and public satisfaction at a certain level, which makes the system more complex. AQI should be changed in the opposite direction to economic growth and public satisfaction. This inconsistency leads to more mental efforts, but I feel it is worth it since AQI is a standard to describe air quality, and users can learn this term after playing the simulation. Now we can start to play. In the top bar, there are pointers showing the current values of the global variables. When mouse hovers on them, it shows the name of the global variable. If one has reached the goal, the number will be green and the star will be filled. We can see at first the economic growth is already higher than the target. This is because when the player tries to decrease AQI to the goal within a given money, it would inevitably harm the economic growth. So the player needs to make a balance. There's a 2-minute restraint to make the tasks more challenging and more fun, and the players can speed up as they like. Here I chose double speed because of the limited time. On the left panel, there are blocks showing the numbers of the factories or vehicles. The map will be lighter and more clear as AQI decreases. These buttons are the main actions players can do. When mouse is hovering on the button, it gives a preview to help user compare the effects of different buttons without clicking on them. And I used green and red colors to indicate whether the effect is desirable. Seems the clean power plant has the most positive effect, so I would build, and then there is one more block on the left panel. Build, 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 build. Wait, it seems I have spent over half of the money. And I click on the chart button, and I see the rate of AQI decreasing is not high enough to make me reach the goal in a given time. Okay, I just failed. It tells me to try harder next time, but I'm doing a good job at keeping the economic growth, and I want to replay. And this time, I will just show how to succeed. Player would need to find the most economical way to reach the goal considering the limited budget. Destroying old coal-fired power plants is the cheapest way to decrease AQI, but have very negative effects on economic growth, so it cannot destroy too much. Building new coal-fired power plants, building clean power plants, and encouraging clean energy vehicles have positive effects on all global variables. But encouraging clean energy vehicles is way much cheaper than others, so you want to encourage it to its limit, and only build some of the new coal-fired and clean power plants. Players would figure these out through multiple plays. Okay, this time I achieved excellent job.